What's up, guys? It's Madison from Room 96, and today we're going to be discussing my top 5 favorite vinyl records of all time. So, I've been collecting vinyl records for 3 or 4 years now. I get them at thrift stores, I get them for Christmas, I get them from my grandma. To me, what makes a good record is something that is timeless, something that makes you feel something, and something that you want to tell your friends about. So here we go, let's get into it. Here are my top 5 favorite vinyl records. Number 1, we have Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. Now, this album was released in 2012. It's Lana Del Rey's sophomore album. It had some major hits on it. Summertime Sadness and Blue Jeans were 2 of the big ones. You probably remember that summer where the Summertime Sadness remix would not go off the radio and it got super annoying. This album art's pretty cool. It kind of goes with the whole Lana vintage aesthetic that she still carries on. What makes me love this record is that the songs on it are super cohesive and they all sound like they should be played on a vinyl record. So if I was living in 1960 and I picked this up and put it on the record player, I would not be shocked by what I was hearing. I love Lana as an artist. I think she's super creative and individual. I think she's great to her fans. My next favorite vinyl record is this piece of pure magic, The Beatles' Abbey Road. Now, if you don't know of this record, then I don't know where you've been forever. This is a fantastic record. The songs are great. The Beatles are great. Paul McCartney is my husband. There's a conspiracy behind it. Paul is actually dead. He's walking as a ghost to his own funeral. He's the only one in the picture without shoes on. I don't know. Older records were made a lot better than the new records. Now they're made more for looks and less to actually listen to. So people buy records now a lot of times just because it's a cool thing to do and not to actually listen to them. So these older records sound a whole lot better. And this is a really heavy-duty record and you can actually feel it if you pick it up, how nice this record is. My number 3 top favorite record of all time is Badlands by Halsey. I love, love, love this vinyl. This is a concept album. It's Halsey's first full-length album. So this album was basically written as a concept album. A concept album kind of explores a whole theme. Every song's cohesive. They kind of have a storyline. In Badlands is basically Halsey's discovery of her own mental state. Another reason I love this record is because the actual vinyl is so cool. This is the actual vinyl. It's like a translucent blue. Outside of being just a massive Halsey fan, I really appreciate all the songs on this album. There's some great deep cuts that a lot of people don't ever get to because they just click top hits on Spotify. So this album is great to listen to all the way through. So yeah, this is my number 3. Alright guys, so for my number 4 album, we're gonna break out one of my oldest records that I actually got from my grandmother. This album was released in 1971. It is Cat Stevens' Teaser and the Fire Cat. I love this record. It's super soothing. I listen to it almost every morning. Lyrically, I love this album. His lyrics are very oriented towards like this concept of peace and humanity and cosmopolitanism within the world, and great art on both sides. And this is actually one of those albums that you can open. So yeah, this is super cool and it's a great record. Check it out. So for my top favorite record of all time, we're throwing it back to 1989. We're in the goth rock era. It's kind of this new wave sound. My all-time favorite record is Disintegration by The Cure. It is fantastic from start to finish. This is actually my favorite band of all time. I love, love, love Robert Smith's lyrics. He has these really like depressing dark lyrics mixed with these super upbeat synthesizers and beats and all kinds of cool things that seem contradictory. He puts them together in this beautiful way. This album's super, super cool. It opens up like this and it's got this really cool look going on.
Thanks for watching my top 5 video. I forgot to do an outro, so here it is. Also, say hi to the kitty cat. He's really sleepy. Bye. This is my favorite record of all time! This is Disintegration by The Cure. It's fantastic. It was released in 1989. It's a goth rock album. It's a new wave album. It's a whatever you want to call it album, but it's freaking good. And I love it. Mic drop.